They're not your teachers anymore. This message may apply to you right now. Over the last 4 days, reports have emerged from multiple school districts across Virginia, Colorado, and Oregon. Students are noticing a disturbing pattern, one that always begins the same way. It starts with a smile. You're in class. It's normal. The teacher says something slightly funny. You laugh. Everyone laughs. But then they don't stop. Even when the room falls silent, even when no one else is smiling anymore, they keep smiling. Their lips stay pulled tight. Their eyes don't blink. And when you finally look away, you feel them still watching. If this happens, get up and walk out. Don't raise your hand. Don't wait for permission. Leave. If they follow you with their eyes but don't say a word, do not return. Even if it's your favorite teacher. Even if everyone else stays seated. Because that thing smiling at you isn't your teacher anymore. One student at Clearbrook High said his English teacher smiled for 14 minutes straight. He filmed it. He's gone now. His locker is empty, but his name still appears on the attendance sheet. If your teacher suddenly says your name in a tone that feels wrong, too cheerful or too flat, don't answer. Look down. Pretend to check your backpack. Do not make eye contact. If the classroom clock stops, or your phone's time doesn't change for over a minute, you're no longer in a normal period. If the bell rings early and no one moves, you move. Don't trust the schedule anymore. It's not for you. Some students say their desks began to vibrate, faintly humming like there's something underneath. Others heard breathing at the front of the room, but the teacher's chest wasn't moving. If you get a test and your name is already filled in, but you haven't written anything yet, don't touch it. If your pencil drops and no one hears it hit the floor, you're already halfway gone. One girl in Springdale High noticed her classmates weren't blinking. Then she realized they weren't moving at all, just staring, frozen. The teacher was still smiling. If they ask you to stay after class, don't. Even if they say it's about your grade. Especially if they say it's urgent. Room 211 was empty by the next period. The student's bag was still there. Her chair was pulled back neatly. Her phone was charging. But she was gone. She was marked present the next day. If your teacher writes on the whiteboard and there's no sound, watch closely. If their hand stops moving but the words keep appearing, run. If the projector flickers on and plays footage of your class, but you're not in it, you've been replaced. Faculty won't discuss it. Some know. Some pretend they don't. Some smile too. Final warning. If your teacher is still smiling after everyone else has left the room, you are being watched. You are being tested. Get out. Now, you thought that was the end? You're wrong. This is a second emergency transmission, confirmed by the National Student Safety Alert System. Starting 7:12 a.m. this morning, several students across public high schools in 3 states reported their classrooms were different, too wide, too cold, windows looking out into places that don't exist. If your clock starts spinning backward, if footsteps echo from inside the vents, if the loudspeaker calls names you've never heard before, do not answer. Do not go to the main office. Some say the hallways twist when you're not watching. That doors open to staircases that go too far down. If you see a substitute teacher no one remembers hiring, walk out immediately. Leave your bag. Leave your books. Do not speak to them. Reports say cafeteria food now tastes like ash. The mirrors in the bathroom reflect other rooms when you're alone. Library clocks are stuck at 11:11, even when your watch says otherwise. If you notice these things, they've already noticed you. Don't panic. Don't run. They like fear. Teachers have been seen standing motionless for hours, mouths moving as if whispering, but with no sound, hands twitching like they're trying to escape their own bodies. If the fire alarm rings and no one moves, you shouldn't either. The hallway you entered from may not be there anymore. It may not even be your school anymore. If an announcement tells you to stay inside, check the hallway. If the hallway is gone, you are not safe. Lock yourself in a room with no windows. Do not open the door. Even if it's your friend's voice outside, don't trust it. This didn't start today. They've been doing this since at least 1994. They said it was just renovations. They said students who vanished had transferred. They lied. At exactly 12 p.m., we received new reports. Students are seeing teachers outside of school. Not at Target, not getting gas, just standing at the edge of your street, inside their cars with the engines off, smiling. Teachers aren't made for the outside. They work inside desks, bells, whiteboards. That's their code. Outside, they start to glitch. They call you by your student number. They blink out of sync, or not at all. You think that's normal? Then listen carefully. Those aren't teachers anymore. A student said they saw they're standing in the rain. No coat, no phone, no movement. For 47 minutes. He was marked present the whole time. Surveillance says he never left the building. But she saw him watching her through her car window. Mouth stretched like it was remembering how to be human. She never showed up the next day. No one remembers her name. Not the principal. Not the locker list. That desk is still empty. No one sits there. If you see a teacher off school property, don't wave. Don't speak. If they respond, if they turn like they were waiting for it, run. They're not bound by school rules anymore. Outside, they're hungry. For names. For memories. For everything that proves you exist. They'll ask questions no teacher should know. What did you dream last night? Why didn't you tell your mom about the pills? Does it still hurt where your dog bit you at age 6? They don't breathe when they talk. They don't blink. They just tilt their heads, like a puppet waiting for new strings. If they touch you, you'll forget this warning. You'll feel an itch deep behind your eyes, like something moved in your skull. And it wasn't you. People say there's a way to test them. Ask, what grade do you teach? If they pause for more than 2 seconds, walk. If they repeat the question back, do not respond. If they smile and it doesn't drop, run. They've already recognized you, which means they've already marked you. And the next time you enter your school, they won't be at their desk. They'll already be behind you, closer than your own shadow, smiling. You thought you'd forget this. You won't. Not when you've been noticed. Not when the thing wearing your teacher's skin remembers your name.